Watch us have like 5 mountains in our opening hand.
No, but we have library in our opening hand, so it's like a snap keep.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad opener, too.
Oh, by the way, you see what MTG bot is doing in
Yeah.
the thing?
Yep. You had just gotten me introduced to this MTG bot thing for the thing, so. Rating has been disabled for non-mods. So, does that need to be adjusted at some point? I don't know necessarily. We'll have to figure that one out. So, draw a card. Ah. Play a land. Ha-ha!
Get you some entertaining cat information about cats.
Yay? I didn't know cats get asthma.
I didn't either.
Weird.
I wonder if cats are allergic to cats.
I don't necessarily think cats are allergic to cats. That'd be an interesting one. I mean, they could be. Alright. Alright, I gotta play a land. I gotta play a land first. So we go land.
Probably Skite.
Yep, that's what I was thinking, was get the Skite down. Takes a little use. I haven't gotten to play with library in a long time, so it takes a little getting used to with it. Okay, there's an emerald. So opponent's currently on like 4-color crazy. Yeah, okay, 4-color crazy.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, well maybe we just kill this Olivia here.
I'll draw a card first.
Well, yeah, draw a card. Then I think I'm just gonna kill this Olivia.
Yeah, before it can start growing.
Yeah. Wow.
Convenient. Skite alive.
Yeah, conveniently keep the Skite alive. Attack for -3!
Get 3 life.
Yeah, opponent gains 3 life.
What is donated Dave's?
Hmm.
I have no idea.
Donated. I'd have to come donate.
And that was a timely swamp top deck.
Yes, it was a very timely swamp top deck. I can't have planned it any better personally.
You and your shaky mana are gonna curve out perfectly, and
I'm really good at that. Don't you just... It happens a lot. It's really weird. But it does happen a reasonable bit.
I keep getting color screwed with 2-color decks and like.
I play
7
3-color decks and I just work it fine each time. Like, open perfectly. Well, there's the signets and the moxes and everything that we would have wanted.
Yeah.
Well, that is awkward. Yeah, that's what I figured it out in just a second after he had said it. Referring to the Fun Factory in Traverse City. Anyways, what do we do here?
Okay, so we play a land and draw a card.
Yep, play a land, draw a card. I think...
I don't really care if he kills Spellskite, but I don't want him to kill Lotus or
I think
Skull
I
Plant.
just play Sower and take his guy.
Yeah, I think that's right. And don't F6 because we don't want him to kill Sower.
We have to use Spellskite instead. I might be back up in TC this weekend. We'll have to see. It's gonna be hit or miss. Yeah. Ouch, goes the Spellskite.
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't Skull Clamp the Spellskite first.
Right.
But we get to hit him with Trigon.
Yeah.
Or
So we get to blow up his... This
I
produces...
think we blow up the Emerald.
What?
We don't... I think we blow up the Emerald just because it's less awkward than the Mox, or than the Signet.
I think we actually blow up the Signet because we don't know if he has white cards in his deck or not.
That's
He's
fair.
already playing 4 colors, so...
Either one.
Ah, the Boros Signet. Perfect.
Maybe we would have played Gilded Lotus before Boris Signet.
The reason I played the Boros Signet because I wasn't thinking. Whatever. It's alright. I'm gonna flash in this Deceiver at check just in case we draw it perfectly.
Okay.
Never know if we'll draw it perfectly or not. We didn't, but that's
Okay,
fine.
I'd like to get Skull Clamp down.
Okay, well first I want to do that. Then I want to play Skull Clamp.
Don't go below 6 cards in hand, though.
Yeah, because I want to draw a card. So, I'm actually going to... Well, A, I get to blow that up. B, I'm going to just equip... just in case he has something to kill Sower, I think I equip the Sower.
Is Skull Clamp an ability? Does it have an ability, or does it give an ability to the creature?
Whenever a equipped creature dies, draw 2 cards.
Okay, so if we put it on Trigon, then
I'm gonna put it on there, I think.
yeah, that's fine.
Then we'll play a land.
Have we played a land?
Pass.
Yeah.
This way, if he opts to kill the Sower, which he's doing here, we get to draw 2 cards. Then he gets back a Trigon, and then we get to actually Searing Spear him here, which is nice.
Yeah. Now we probably should have played Smash to Smithereens. We want to kill Trigon, yeah. Smash would have been nice on the Emerald or whatever.
Yeah, I suppose. Counterspell's a good backup card to have. Alright, so I think we just go Inferno Titan here. 1, 2,
Sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, and we get to keep up Counterspell.
Lotus first, though?
Then we don't get to keep up Counterspell, though. Right?
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Pop.
Yeah, I play a little loose sometimes, Harba. I live on the edge.
Wait, which piece of it was loose?
Don't know.
I don't know either. I'm trying to figure this one out.
Well, it was loose not equipping skull, or I guess never mind. We need the counter spell.
Right, I wanted to have Counterspell up, so personally I thought that was perfectly fine. What?
That told opponent we had counter spell, but that's fine.
Fair.
Okay, so we don't bring in needle, I don't think.
No, I don't think we need Needle. Don't think we need Misstep. Don't think we need Grave Robber.
Maybe mortar.
Yeah, we might want Mortars just to kill like Olivia. Oh, not playing the Lotus before the Signet. Gotcha. Yeah, that was a little loose on my part. I agree. It was a misplay. I'm perfectly willing to accept that I make misplays. I'm not a perfect player. By any stretch of the imagination. I think we just... What do we board out? What did we see that I'm worried about that I don't need here? Maybe we just take out the Trinket Mage?
That's fine.
He's only so-so. I think we'll go with that. Although I realize I should have probably put in an extra mountain there. Whatever.
I'm kind of amazed that you don't get color screwed because you deserve it.
Well, see, this could work out fine-ish.
Or wait, do we turn one Thoughtseize, or do we save that for red because we have mortars?
We'll see because we get to draw before we do anything.
True. You're gonna top deck like
Swamp or Mountain.
you have.
Come on now. I can top deck a Swamp or Mountain. It's easy.
You're gonna top deck Blood Crypt or the Dragon's Skull.
Or I'll get that one. Let's see. So we mulliganed once.
I think we Thoughtseize.
Yeah, I think we do. Plus, this gets us black towards Ophiomancer plus Skullclamp, so... Wow, that's interesting.
Necrotal cannot target Ophiomancer, correct?
No, Necrotal cannot target Ophiomancer. So he has Necrotal, which I'm going to leave in his hand. He's got Bone Shredder.
We definitely take the go for the throat.
Yeah. So he's got Bone Shredder, Island, and Sulphur Falls. On my other screen here, I have those notes up. So take the go for the throat. That way we can go Ophiomancer and equip it right away, pretty much. I guess it'll be a turn. Actually, it'll at least get off a snake prior to dying, is the thought process.
What do you mean, Owen?
Snippet. That's an emerald. So we know he has Shredder, Necrotal, and...
It's gonna be Olivia.
Or, yeah, Avalanche Riders. Well, that's mean.
I'm kind of hoping he hits Island.
Me
I mean,
too.
he's gonna hit the non-basic, but...
Okay, so he's gonna hit that. Well, that's awkward.
Watch him not attack.
Would be kind of funny.
I've seen that. It has haste. Come on, opponent. You know it has haste.
Alright. True name. Well then. Alright, well, we'll figure this out, one way or the other. So he still has Necrotal and Bone Shredder, so he's gonna pay for this. Then I'll land True Name.
Right?
Right, I'll follow up with True Name.
And then put Skull Clamp on it.
No. I mean, if needed, I can Skull Clamp it, but I don't plan to Skull Clamp it until it's absolutely necessary, which hopefully is never.
Man, I bet he feels silly paying the Echo on Avalanche Riders.
Yeah.
But we can't cast.
So here you were talking about me getting mana screwed. Suddenly, whenever it's mentioned, it happens. It's kind of like one of those things. I think I just sit back actually. Right?
I've complained about your bases before, and you always draw perfectly.
Yeah, well, you don't complain on the stream about it. Come on now. I think we just sit here though. I think I just want to be on the safe side probably.
Sure.
I mean, we know he has 2 dead cards in hand right now based on what we have. He also has that. That's a card.
He's probably got Wasteland Grid Mine in hand.
Wow. No, he just has Ancestral Recall coming up next turn.
Oh, only Ancestral.
Only Ancestral. Come on now. Get it right, man.
Because one of them it was tutored for.
Right. And there's a Signet. Alright. Ah! Now I can actually equip the Skull Clamp if I want.
I actually think that's what we want to do.
Right, we want to just get in for as much as possible, I think. And it gets to kill the Avalanche Riders, too.
And then if he randomly has an Edict, we get to draw cards.
Right. That is 6 mana. Consecrated Sphinx. That's dangerous. Alright, well, he's going to draw a lot of cards here.
At least, I was going to say at least we have protection from both his creatures, but I guess we already did.
Right. Well, he's going to draw a lot of cards here, but I'm going to nuke this thing. And start getting in there for some heavy damage, is my hope. So nuke that. Gilded Lotus. That's kind of funny. Play Island. Welcome to Mono Blue, everyone. To be fair, if we draw another island next turn, we can kill him in 2 turns. I mean, we get to kill him in 2 turns anyways, but...
Well, we have Searing Spear,
Right. That bridges a bit of a gap, but we're already going to do 8 damage unless he plays something relevant to kill.
Yeah, we can take him to like 2 with our next hit.
Yeah, we can. It's actually kind of interesting. We win this race.
Oh gosh, we can't equip. We can't put Splinter Twin on True Name because it has Pro Red.
Oh my! Like we were going to put Splinter Twin on True Name.
Hey, if we want to skull clamp the copies, we have to.
Okay, so we get out Ophiomancer first, which then dies to a Bone Shredder, but that's neither here nor there.
I guess we can kill Sphinx if we manage to
Get the Lotus
Healing
down.
Spear mortars it, but
Well, that's big. And makes black death touching creatures. But it actually doesn't matter because we're pro his deck anyways, so
well, we're pro him.
yeah. Hey, we get to play the Lotus. Alright, so we go Island, Lotus.
I find it a little bit crazy how we're
staying in this.
yeah.
Alright, so we get at him. This is for 7 damage. We go to 2. Are still alive.
What's Garrick's loyalty at? 6? Or
Yeah,
5?
we're fine. It just came down, so. No, we're gonna just kill that. Maybe I Mind Twist him for 2 to be on the safe side? Or actually, I'm gonna have the Searing Spear up just to kill this thing, I think.
He's got 11 cards in hand. I don't think Mind Twist is gonna help.
Yeah, I'm gonna just Searing Spear this beast, I think, actually. While he's tapped out. Remove part of his power that he has on the field.
If he somehow edicts us or something, we can always Zealous Conscripts too.
Right. Steal Garrick. Fear the True Name Nemesis!
Wait, what was the card you wanted to take over Gilded Lotus?
There was a card I wanted to take over Gilded Lotus?
Yeah, I think it was like a sword or something.
Oh, right. Well, whatever. We got a sword. It's winning the game. Come on now. Aren't you watching? Although it might actually, we could still lose if he has 5 points worth of burn, which isn't unreasonable with 11 cards in hand. All right, Ancient Grudge. Oh, that's annoying. He's actually going to kill the sword, which is going to kill our guy because of the Skull Clamp, which is going to make us draw cards.
Which is going to let him draw 4 cards.
Right. Maybe he'll deck himself.
He doesn't have to draw. They're not mandatory.
I know. Oh, we have Deceiver, Etchark, and Twin. We just need red sources. We have Maloku and Skull Clamp, though. That's worth noting.
We still need to draw a land in order to be able to, like, do anything.
Can you move that camera back? I can push my screen back a bit. It's on my laptop. Sorry, people. Is that better?
Okay, so maybe putting Skull Clamp on that card was not
On the
best
True Name
idea.
Nemesis was a bad idea? Yes, probably.
Maybe not taking lands was a bad idea too.
Shh. Oh, you want it off his life total. Gotcha. You want that. Ah. Now it's covering Garrick a bit, but... I could... If I draw a red source, I can Zealous Conscript Garrick and have it eat Consecrated Sphinx. Which would gain us 6 life and reduce the clock.
Oh look, we can let him draw 2 more cards per turn.
Why not, right? I think I'm just going to scoop it up here.
Wait.
Well, no, I can play Library, and I could play Maloku, and I could bounce a creature, which can block... Well,
we can
no, which,
buy time. I mean,
Olivia,
he's
actually,
gonna-
he just goes, ping it with Olivia, steal whatever.
And kill something with Garrick, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't actually get anywhere.
Rogers MVP.
Alright, we're going to swap out one island for a mountain because that's what we need, but it's neither here nor there. Also, we drew all but one of our islands last game? Yeah.
I don't know. We got punished for not taking enough fixing. Not that we saw a lot of fixing that we passed. Yeah.
What else? Wish I had something better to deal with Consecrated Sphinx, but I don't.
Greaves isn't the worst for
Olivia, and for Garrick.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best either. We haven't seen any edict effects from him, though, which is one thing I was worried about.
I think we just go with the deck as it is.
Pithing Needle.
Oh yeah, we went Pithing Needle, because it hits enough things.
It hits both those things that we don't like.
And that's enough for me to bring in the Trinket Mage again. I think we take out... What do we take out?
Okay, you're not going to like this suggestion, but what if we take out both Twin and Titan?
Twin and Titan. If we take out Twin, we should take out Etchark.
Okay.
If you take out the Twin, the Etchark just becomes this piece of junk. Now, I do agree we could take out the Titan, but I don't necessarily agree on taking out the Twin, unless you want to take out the Etchark. At which point, I guess you could take out Twin and Etchark and leave in the Titan.
I would leave in the Exarch only because we have two pieces of equipment in the deck that, you know, it's good for. I think this mana base.
I think we actually probably just take out like the mortars and just go with this.
Okay.
Let's try this.
Actually, sort of Feast and Famine is relevant.
Yes, it is, but well, I hit submit. This could work, maybe? Awkward?
You cut an island, right?
Yeah. It's what happens when we start messing with my mana bases. I'm gonna keep it. Screw it. I'm keeping it.
Remember when we drafted Plane Chase and I took all the lands?
By accident? Oh no, you drafted it. We drafted it. Yeah, I do remember the draft of Plane Chase. That was kind of hilarious. Ah, island. Perfect. Right on cue. Actually, I play it first just in case we draw another island right in a row for turn name. What is the noise you are making in the background? That is kind of weird.
I dropped something behind my desk by accident.
Bam!
And I went
Threw an island for the true name.
Wow, some people are just born lucky.
Hey, if you got it, use it, right?
Wow.
He's like, oh well, I'll just Ancestral Recall. Okay. I've worked with bearer fixing than this. Come on now.
Yeah. I guess we Trinket Mage for Skull Clamp to lead up to Moloku.
Yeah, probably. I think that's the right call, because we can go Trinket Mage, grab the Skull Clamp, play the Skull Clamp, and then next turn play Moloku. Actually, we probably want to wait a turn on playing... Well, it's hard to say, because we know he has, like, Dreadbore and stuff like that, so and go for the Throat, and lots of ways to kill Moloku. Let's just be honest, he has a lot of ways to kill Moloku. Oh, that's
also got a way to kill Skull Clamp. Well,
Yeah.
I guess that could block Moloku. Actually, what about Ophiomancer first, and then
Skull Clamp, so that way we get some auto value out of Skull Clamp. I like getting value out of the cards that I'm fetching, if I'm fetching a card.
I think actually, I think we want Moloku down before Skull Clamp, so it can block Trigon.
That might be a good call. I definitely don't see that as a wrong option, so...
Though we could also... Oh, no, okay, I was thinking Gilded Lotus into Trinket Mage, but then Trigon kills it.
Right.
Ha, joke's on him, we got Lotus.
Drat, you cut me off of my black. Which is actually a problem with that card. But that's neither here nor there. Not that I want to go killing my entire board state. Bad. Don't want to go kill my entire board state.
Map without using it.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing with both of it. Actually, I'll leave back the snake. Makes sense. Yeah, fetch the skull clamp. Keep the skull clamp in hand for now.
We'll represent the skull pierce. Spell pierce.
Spell pierce, yes. Spell pierce, mana tithe. Well, not mana tithe. Force spike. Force spike's the blue one. I can remember cards. I swear I can. So, I think from what I've seen, he's Jund, Splash Blue for Trigon Predator and Ancestral Recall and Mystic Tutor. Which seems reasonable-ish. Oh, hey, a new black source.
Attack first.
Yeah, attack with these... well, no, I can't attack with that.
Go ahead and attack with the snake, because he's not going to block it, and it can't block anything if it doesn't have haste.
Right. Then I think I go Swamp Maloku right now, yeah. Yep, I think that's the right call there. And then as long as Maloku doesn't just insta-die, which... well, bye Maloku. It's like, you had to say something, didn't you? Biotheomancer. Okay.
I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah,
I mean...
all things considered, it could have been much worse.
We've got him on a clock, and he's spending his mana, not advancing his own interest. He's just... don't play it.
Alright, well, I can get in for 4. I was thinking I could play it, equip it, draw some cards, and then have counters. Wow. Okay. Okay, that makes a little more sense.
I'm thinking just leave...
counterspell up, yeah.
Counterspell up.
He has to try to play something that's a little more splashy than just a Trigon Predator in order to win this game, so...
He's gonna go for, like, Garrick or something, but I think we can win if he does. Because we'll just counter whatever it is if it's expensive enough.
Yeah, that's a no. Strict no.
Yeah, Emery, my thinking on playing the Clamp is that Trigon Predator is just going to be able to kill it, and we also know he has things like Ancient Grudge, which right now might be a dead card in his hand.
Now, what I could actually do here is I could play the Clamp, equip the Mage, swing with everything here, force them to trade with the Mage, and get me 2 cards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I
Okay.
think I just explained your line there.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was talking about future. I thought he was talking about...
Well, we could have done it the previous turn, too, and then he would have had to trade back then.
It wasn't lethal the previous turn.
Right. So he wouldn't necessarily be forced to trade. Or in this case, he was forced to trade, so... And that gets the game. Yay! Alright. Horrendous mana base for the win.
You and your mana bases.
I love my mana bases. Don't you talk bad about my mana bases.
And I had this sweet blue-white deck the other day with like 12 blue sources and 10 white sources, and I got color screwed 2 games in a row and lost in round 1.
Define a fair deck from... Well, our deck's a little more fair than his deck was. He had recall on it. I don't necessarily define that as fair. Just saying.
Recall is